Hi guys, it's Julie from cookedbyjulie.com. Today we're making fluffy Spanish rice. Super easy to make, and this is one of my all-time favorite side dishes, hands down. So let's hurry and get started. So I know a lot of recipes and grandmother suggests blending the onions, tomatoes, and garlic. I've done it that way, and this is not only the easiest way, but in my opinion, the most delicious. Very simple. Saute some onions in some olive oil until they're nice and translucent. That should take about 1 to 2 minutes. I added a little extra oil because I noticed my pan was a little dry. And when you make rice, you want to use a generous amount of oil, or else your rice will be mushy and sticky. You want it nice and fluffy. Go ahead and add some fresh garlic. I highly recommend using fresh here, not the stuff in the jar. Give everything a good stir. And then you want to add some tomato paste. It will give it that nice yellowish color, and it has so much flavor. Much more flavor than fresh tomatoes. If you insist on adding fresh tomatoes, make sure you do blend them, or else they will taste a little watery in the rice. I also added some cumin and chicken bouillon powder. The chicken bouillon powder is super potent, gives it tons of flavor. So yes, I'm basically saying that without the tomato paste and chicken powder, you basically have nothing, just white rice. So those two ingredients are a must. The cumin gives it a nice smoky flavor as well. So as you can see, this recipe is super easy, but it's so good. I've also tried making this with taco seasoning and salsa instead of tomato paste. I've blended fresh tomatoes and onions. I've been playing around with this recipe for quite some time, and this is my favorite way of making it. Alright, now you want to add some long grain rice. Do not use basmati rice. Basmati is delicious and I love it, but it does not work for this recipe. You won't get fluffy rice if you use basmati. Trust me, I tried that because everybody recommends you use long grain rice, so my first initial thought was basmati. No, doesn't work. I did not wash my rice. If you like to wash your rice with vinegar and lemon juice, that's cool. This rice you do not have to wash. Go ahead and stir the rice. You want to get it nice and toasty. Stir the rice for about 1 minute and make sure every rice grain gets coated in that cumin, tomato paste, and chicken bouillon powder. Go ahead and pour in the water. Season with salt, about 1 teaspoon of salt for every cup of rice. The chicken bouillon powder and cumin is not enough to season the rice. You need salt. And this is very simple. Let the rice come up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, you want to go ahead and cover it with a lid and then reduce the heat to low. Set your timer for 20 minutes and you are done. To get this complete recipe along with written instructions, go on over to my website, cookedbyjulie.com. Make sure to follow me on Facebook as well. My name there is Cooked by Julie. You're going to notice the discoloration, and that's normal. The onions tend to suck up all that color. But once you fluff it up with a fork, it'll come together. You can certainly add peas and corn if you'd like. You can serve this with enchiladas, tacos, refried beans. Love cheesy refried beans with this. That's my favorite. I highly recommend serving this with fresh lime juice and cilantro, even a little hot sauce if you'd like. Super good. Definitely give this recipe a try. You are going to love it. I promise. I guarantee you, you will love this recipe. Let me know if you do make this, and I'll see you guys next time.